Yeah, it was peak. When my mum got in, she knew I was there, so yeah, I got in trouble. But just loads of little scenarios like that. I was just like I was a good kid, but I was very just outside. I was too exposed early. I feel like my mum being very young, I used to see so much and
too much.
Way too much. And my uncles, well, they weren't really much older than me. You know what I'm saying? They were younger than my mum. My two uncles, they're younger than my mum.
So they're just like cousins at this point.
They're like brothers, older brothers at this point. So, you know, if my uncles bring these girlfriends home or whatever, when I'm living in my nan's at that time, I see them doing their little service, like they'd be like, him and his gal in my come around the corner, they all sing their gal and that. And I'm like, watching it, you know what I'm saying? Young and finding little mad things, like finding little porno movies on tapes and that, because obviously they're
old enough.
Yeah, so I was exposed to way too much too early, and that's what started developing, you know what I mean? But with the music as well, being exposed to that and moving around with older people, it really kicked in. So I got to the ages of like, it all started with my mum, just like the phone bill, you know, like, what's it called?
Itemized billing, yeah.
Oh, that was peak for me.
Yeah.
My mum used to phone the people, you know. Do you know my son? Yeah, Rago, like, just get the number. This ain't my, do you know my son? Yeah, all right, cool. Psh, put the phone down. £200. You're there sitting down talking. Yeah, it was peak.
Wow.
And I think after a while, after the beating and the grounding, and because if you ground me, she tried to put the block on the phone, we find the block, unblock the phone. It was peak for my mum, bless her, love my mum.
My daddy did. My nanny, because we went mad with the phone bill, she, do you remember the phone boxes?
Oh, yeah, of course.
She got the phone box in the house.
Huh? Oh, she went in?
It was like
not even the long...
Nah, she got rid of that because we abused that.
Oh, wow.
So she got the payphone in the house. I remember she got it in the hallway and you would have to get money.
That's peak. She's gangster. That's gangster, that's gangster.
Oh, yeah.
So who got the money in the end?
Like, so when you pay, you take that money and give it, when your bill comes, you just take it and you
okay, that's how they do it. Yeah, okay.
But then my brother found the key. So my brother's found the key, so he's opening it. And just, you know when you put the 50 pence in?
Yeah, and then it drops
out,
and you get the
put it back in again.
I was doing it at the phone box, to be honest.
So he was doing it in the house. My nanny had the payphone in the house.
She's
crazy.
gangster.
No, she was serious.
I think that was, it's funny you said that, because when I got to that point, I remember my mum just saying, I can't handle it no more, you're going to go live with your dad. And that's, I think I was about 13 going on 14. And that was a big year for me, because living with your pops is different. My dad's on the road, you know what I mean? He's a music man, he's never there. I'm going to a new school. I went from a whole different like diversity. So in going to school in East London, it's like a lot of Asians, a lot of white people, like, you know, it's more diverse. Black people were all mixed, like from Newlitten to Warwick boys. And then boom, going to Tennyson's, the whole class is just black. Like everyone, like it was no white people in my class, like no Asians, no nothing. It was just like straight up black boys. You know what I mean? So it was like, and then obviously all the people that I knew in Peckham, everyone was scattered around. Like some went to like Warwick boys, some went to like
Warwick Park.
Warwick Park, yeah.
At the time,
At the time, Warwick Park, yeah, of course. Some went to, I don't know, different schools like Ramsey, you know what I mean? And then all other schools, Plymouth
William Bailey.
Yeah, William Bailey, yeah, all around there. So I ended up going Tennyson's, and there was no one in there that I actually knew. Like, just a couple man from maybe Camden Estate in Peckham, but so I was literally on my own. So I remember going to class first time, meeting a few Brixton boys and a couple Junction man, and I just, you know, was in there, and it was quite daunting, because it was like, it was like you have to be thick skin. It was really thick skin, you know what I mean? And I was like, okay, but where I was, my dad was a music man. I always fitted in because a lot of music to come in common, and I used to come to school with my 7 inches, and you know, when you start making friends, you start this, and you start telling them stories, and and then before you know, I'm in the middle of the playground, I'm just the loud mouth. And this and but what you man, and one thing I used to love about my dad, because he always played out. Every time I used to go to school in the morning, he'll be like KO'd, locks fly, like, because he's a Rasta, like locks hanging out. So them big P3 phones with a massive aerial, remember them big feet? And then just have like about 30 quid of pound coins change, And I'd be like, oh, I need some money for school, Daddy. He'd be like, oh. I'd be like, yeah, all right, cool.
Clear that.
So going to school with no, I was like, bang, you can have a lunch. You can have a lunch. You can have. That's how it was. Like,
because a pound could stretch them
a pound,
times.
you just get the yellow tokens and you can buy you a whole meal. So, you know what I mean?
You had the yellow tokens too.
Yeah,
it must have been a Lambeth thing.
It must have been a Lambeth thing.
Yeah, because we had the tokens, they had holes in it. Did
Yes,
you have the holes?
yes.
It looked like buttons.
Exactly, exactly that.
We used to steal the boxes.
Oh, wow.
Not me personally. But yeah, I used to profit off of it.
Wow, I used to just be balling with living with my dad. My mum, so we didn't have no breakfast sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, but dad's was just. But I was coming back, and with my dad, he weren't like coming back after school cooking 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock after school cooking. It was just more like a right, we're going around to so and so, whatever woman it was linking at the time, or not even that. I don't know, like, or you know, I think it was with my stepmom. Like the woman that was with for a long time will go, I'd be down there and eating food or whatever.